got snow in northern Arizona. The beginning of August. Hey guys, so this is our last day here at Big Lake. We're staying at the Apache Trout Campground. We stayed in this sloop here. Hopefully you can see it, otherwise I'll put a screenshot up. This entire loop has full hookups, and that was a huge advantage for us. We went through the website recreation.gov to book this site. It was last minute. We booked it maybe about a week before, maybe a few days actually, before heading out, and we got super lucky because we got a full hookup. I actually talked to a few of my friends and co-workers, and they mentioned that they had never heard of full hookups here, so they were surprised. I was surprised as well when I saw it in the site description. But yeah, they're full hookups, so you get water, electric, and tour, obviously, and that's a huge benefit, so you don't have to unhook your trailer or fifth wheel or motorhome and then have to go dump.
I'm no expert in waste management, but won't the fecal matter come out the top hole? Okay, you sure this is gonna work?
Heck yeah, man, it's basic hydraulics.
Turn it on!
We got here on Sunday. It's now Saturday, and so we spent 6 days, 6 nights and change, and the first 3 days was nothing but rain. It was very, very interesting. This whole entire area was covered in obviously mud. It wasn't easy to come out and play, but the kids had a great time playing around this whole area right here. So the whole campsite full of gravel. That wasn't muddy at all. The little one even came out here to the fort during the rain, so that was a nice change. I mean, we're not used to getting this much rain in the valley, and if we do, it's not in this type of environment, right? It's not in a national forest, so that was naturally welcome. So we're here at Big Lake. Most people don't think of this type of landscape when they think of Arizona. It's coming down. Let's go.
That was unexpected.
The rain just came out of nowhere. On the 4th day, we went hiking. We did the Thompson Trail. We did about 6 miles. I'll put some footage of that here. How you doing, baby girl?
Good.
All right, we're about 3 miles in. So here we are on a 6-mile hike. This trail is called the Thompson Trail. Here in the White Mountains of Arizona. We're right on the other side of Big Lake. This was only about a 30-minute drive from the campground at Big Lake. And it's a 6-mile hike. We have about half a mile left to get to the end of the trail here.
Again.
It's kind of wet right here, so just stay off to the side of the trail, okay?
Okay.
Come on, Mama. Let's pick up the pace. We're almost there.
Yay.
Half a mile left. Bend down to your waist. Bend down. There you go. There you go. Getting back to the car after a 6-mile hike. And we're the last car to leave.
I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now in my life. Oh, what do I get inside?
On the 5th day, we went out to I think it was the Sprucedale, if I remember correctly, Sprucedale Guest Ranch, where they have horseback riding. And that's about 20 miles from here. So 20 miles on forest roads, nothing but dirt roads. You get to the Sprucedale Guest Ranch. They have cabins for rent. They have a lot of amenities. They have rodeo. They have horseback riding for the guests. But if you're staying here in Big Lake or anywhere else, you can always drive there for the horseback riding. But you got to call ahead. You got to make reservations online, if at all possible. We didn't have service here. There's absolutely zero service here unless you have some kind of satellite option, and we don't. So we couldn't call, we couldn't go online and make reservations. So we decided to just drive up there. It was a gorgeous drive. Even knowing that we didn't have reservations, I decided to go out there because I knew it was going to be a beautiful drive through the Apache National Forest. And part of that is burned down, so it's a nice sight as well. I mean, it's kind of eerie and beautiful at the same time. Not knowing exactly where you're going, not having GPS, just following written in directions. It's kind of an adventure, and I love that about it. I think the family enjoyed that too. We got to the ranch, and there was quite a few people there. It was booked out. All the cabins sold out. We weren't actually looking for a cabin, but you know, it was pretty interesting then that in the middle of nowhere, in northeastern Arizona, near the New Mexico border, you had most of the cabins filled by Californians. So that was pretty interesting because I know California has a lot of beautiful forests as well, beautiful places to go camp. And this entire family decided to come out here and have a family reunion. They have the entire facilities, which is about 10-15 cabins, sold out and booked. Being out in the middle of nowhere in cabins with little amenities is actually intriguing for me, somebody who's in technology, somebody who wants to disconnect every once in a while. The following day, we decided to head out into Pinetop, Lakeside Pinetop, and we actually did some horseback riding there. We did an hour through the forest, and that was a beautiful sight. We got to go through some water, some puddles of water that were left behind from the rains that came earlier in the week. The family had a great time, so I'll put some footage of that as well. But yeah, today's our last day. I'm cleaning up, picking up the hammocks, picking up the chairs, cleaning out the RV tanks. I'm gonna put the bikes away, and then we'll be ready to hook up and head home. We do wish that we could have stayed longer, but we looked for additional sites or available sites, and none are available. It's pretty crazy nowadays with COVID. COVID has grounded a lot of us who are jet setters, and a lot of us are either buying RVs or already had RVs and heading out and exploring local destinations, right? Driving more than flying. So this is our second time out this year. We hope to do it again soon. If you do get a chance, I highly recommend come here to Big Lake. It's a beautiful 5-hour drive from Phoenix, 5 to 6 hour drive from Phoenix, depending on whether you make pit stops or not. If you're hauling an RV, the highest grade that you're gonna encounter is about 7%. Nothing crazy, just make sure that your vehicle can tow the weight that you're hauling. Use exhaust brakes, use Tahoe mode, use lower gears, even use your brake. I found out not long ago that during a downhill, if you're coming down a mountain and you feel that the trailer or fifth wheel is pushing you too much, you can manually hit your brakes, your trailer brakes, not your tow vehicle's brakes, your trailer brakes. So depending on your vehicle's make, they're either on the right hand side or left hand side, and you kind of inch them in like that. But this was the first time that I tried it on a 7% descent, and it was actually very, very helpful. That Tahoe mode and lower gears had no issues whatsoever getting here. And I'm only on a Tahoe. You'll get some footage of that. I'm on a 2019 Tahoe hauling a 2020 Coleman that's about 7,500 pounds fully loaded, and the Tahoe can, you know, on paper can do about 8,500. So I'm right there at the limit. So we're very careful about what we load into the RV. We're not loading anything huge, heavy. We actually left the gazebo behind and some tables behind because there's tables here. And you know, the fridge was fully loaded. Waters, drinks. We had home cooked meals every single day from wifey. So thank you, wifey. We love you. Yeah, but anyway, we head back home today. We expect to be back home around 6 or 7 p.m. tonight. Maybe make a pit stop for lunch or something. But other than that, we had a great time. We'll see you guys next time.